be exciting.
I know.
Not miserable.
Well, that's very cool.
Not so new.
So, besides hoping for a healthy baby, what are they swaying towards, male, female, or does it matter?
Either one. I always said Cole's gonna have like 3 girls or something, but I can see it either. All guys want boys to pass down their needs, so.
Right.
Either one, I think they don't care.
I would be.
Which team?
Remote.
Oh.
It's just like being at the house, right?
Yeah. But you're under your hat?
Who had the remote last? More than likely me, but
No? Well, it was a good guess.
was it one? Okay, I don't see it. I don't see it. Can you carry it over here? Who knows? That's the problem. I don't see it anywhere. It's not. Oh, it was under the speaker.
Oh, well,
That's good.
that's exactly where it should be.
I was like, I don't even know how that's under the speaker. Awesome. Good morning, Nicole. Oh, I agree. I love Lakai, but oh my goodness, because he goes to the gym with me at 5.
Oh, yeah.
So that means I have to get up earlier to go pick him up, to go to the gym, to take him home, and then come here.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
Twice a week. But actually, it's really.
But that's good time together.
It is.
Time, so.
So, I wanted to use a chair today because I want to add a little mobility with our strength training. Sorry, Nicole, for chopping. So, hands in the chair. I'm going to make fists and not overload my wrist right now. So my wrists are straight. We're just going to pick up the heels, We're pumping and pumping, waking things up in your ankles, in your feet. Pull your abs away from the chair. Here's 4, 3, 2, last one. Just stand up, put your hand on the back of the chair for balance reasons. We're going to come up, sweep, and right back down. Just up and down. And again, pull your navel in through the whole move. Just do 2 more. I'm going to switch sides. Same concept. Pull your abs, sweep your leg up, and sweep down. Up, and then keep your toes tucked under, waking up the glutes. Let's do 3 more. And 2, 1 more here. Nice. We're going to go right back down. And again, kind of straight wrist with my doing fist and not flat hands. Drop the shoulders. I want you to put a little more weight up front and now pump. So there's more weight on my hands and my wrists, waking up my chest a little more, working those ankles a little bit more here. And 4, 3, 2, both hands down, flatten your hands. Now I'm taking pressure off my hands, and then I'm going to go forward and come back. Go forward and come back. Give you the wrist ready for pressure. Couple more. Pull your abs in. Last one. Nice. And come up. So you should be able to feel your glutes and hamstrings when you come up. All right, so go ahead and put the weights in the chair. And we might not use the mat, I don't know. But I have to fix this just a smidge because my head's cut off. And I don't know if it drives Nicole crazy or not, but it drives me crazy. I'm like, where's my head? All right. I'm gonna start with my left hand. You wanna start with your right, left, up to you. I'm going to go a little heavier. We're gonna go in straight rows. We're not doing a lot. On these rows, I'm gonna do them a little different. I'm gonna hold on to the front of the chair, because if I go here, it's really hard on my wrist. So if I scoot up, nice flat back, I'm gonna take it straight up to my waist. Pull up, drive the elbow straight up, pull your abs up and in. 2 more. Last one, stand up, switch. Sit in your heels, abs are in, pull straight up. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Rest for a second. So you should have been able to feel, because we haven't been doing heavier weights upstairs, at least not on the back. When you're doing this, think about self-adjusting. Like I caught myself having my chin tucked, which makes my back kind of hump. Think about keeping everything extended. So even though we're just pumping, you have to still keep adjusting through the whole thing. Let's go again. So squat, hinge at your hips, ready and pull. Abs are up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, up, flip. In the back of the leg, you're saying, hey, we're working over here. Sit in your heels, squat, abs tight, ready, pull. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and stand up. Can you feel your glutes when you stand up? I mean, like,
Feel everything in my body.
what's that?
I can feel everything in my body.
We love the aging. All right, so we're gonna stay on the front side of the chair. I'm putting one leg in front, one leg in back. So I have that chair as kind of my guide. My front knee is not going to move, it's my hinge point. My back knee is going to go straight down. I'm going to make sure I can touch the chair with my fingers. That's as low as I want you to go right now. Drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. Just a couple more. Squeeze your bum. Switch your legs. You can turn around if you want, or just switch your legs. Pull your pew. Ready? And drop, down. Stretch. Breathe. Make sure that the back knee is the one going straight down to the floor. And 4 more. And 3, 2, last one. And stand up. I feel like I haven't done lunges in forever.
Starting all over again.
Sometimes it feels like it. So we're gonna do them again. And again, we're not doing deep squats or any lunges, right? So everything's lifted. Tuck your tush under this time. Make sure it's really tucked. Ready and drop for 8, 7. So you might have a quad stretch every time you lower. Come on. When you tuck, you feel your glutes more. Yes. Yeah, yes. Switch legs. So again, once we're here, that pelvic tilt happens, find that stretch, and lower and lift. Keep your abs pulled in. You have 4 more, 3 more, 2, last one, and stand up. And your legs were like, what are we doing? Yeah. So we started with your back, which actually ended up with hamstring and some glute, and then we'll move to the front to wake up the quads. Glutes are still active and so are calves. We're gonna go right into some bicep curls with knee lifts. So these are not fast. So shoulders are back and down. So when your right knee comes up, left arm. Ready? Curl, drop. Curl, drop. Okay, I know, it's balance, by the way. If you couldn't tell that I went off balance. Squeeze up. Squeeze up. Squeeze up. I know they look really simple until you do it and you're like, oh, wait a minute. And curl up. Curl up. Because you have to like figure out where your balance point is with the weight. Let's do one more each side. And rest for a second. Yeah, that was like, woo, take that. Let your arms do the rest for just a second. Do it again. Think about keeping tilted in neutral. Ready? And go. Right leg, left arm. Natural opposites. Squeeze your belly. I went to the chiropractor a couple times and they adjusted my hip and now it pops. Because it's loose enough now to pop. Again, aging process. Squeeze your everything nice and tall. One more each side. And put it down, relax. So, core balance. And biceps, obviously, but not overwhelming. So we're going to do this again. So if I want to use one heavy weight, it's going to be down. We're just going to do a side of the brace with it. We're not lifting our lower, this just stays still. Nice and tall, tuck. Put your head weight over your left heel. Now, as you can see, it's going to make you, lift, lower, keep that toe forward. Think about reaching your crown of your head to the ceiling. Two more. Woo. Something is on fire over here. Wow. I relaxed for a minute. I know. You're like, this isn't so bad. Yeah, it is. So again, think about lifting all the way through. Tuck. Ready? Lift. Up. 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 Just two more. And rest for a second.
You can feel those.
Yeah. So holding the heavy weight works on your grip, your forearm, and obviously balance and hips. Oh my goodness. Trying to find that core balance. What I like about this is when I do fall off balance, you have to work really hard to get back on without falling off. So yeah, it's a good thing. Nice and tall. Keep your chin up, shoulders are back and down. Find your weight. So in your left heel, I would not go purely center of the heel. I would go just right of the center. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Ready? Lift. Lift. Nice. And 6, just 2 more. and rest. Was that easier to balance? And same thing on this one, just the left is center on that heel, nice and tall. And lift, lift. Everything's working. 2 more. And rest. Could you feel back here even, like all of this?
A little bit.
Okay. So let things rest for a second. We're gonna do a side lunge next. I'm gonna angle my chair, you don't have to angle yours, just to be able to see. What I'm looking for is, as I go to that lunge, side lunge, that I'm sitting back and I'm reaching on the far side of the chair. Does that make sense? We're only gonna work the one side for right now. So, you put your left hand behind your back. You're gonna bend your left knee, stick your booty out, and reach past the chair, and come back to neutral. Reach past the chair, and neutral. Keep your abs tight, pull them up, pull them up. Two more. This is just a practice. We're gonna switch right into the other side. Sit back. You might have a little stretch on your inner thigh right now. On the left leg. Sit back in your hip. Let's do 3 more. And 2. 1 more. And rest. So knee lifts, right, earlier for mobility in the hips. Now we're going side to side, get that range of motion. So just keep incorporating things. We're gonna use the 5-pound weights with this. I'm gonna stay facing front this time. As you go over, you're gonna take the weight toward your foot and pull. I'm not trying to go too deep in this, but my knee, when I come to this side, is actually over my toes, or might even be a little forward of my toes. It's okay. So I'm on a straight plane. I'm going to reach down, kick my booty out, come up, down, come up, down, come up, down. You're starting the lawnmower. Down, pull, down, pull, down, pull. 3 more. Down, pull. 2, 1 more. And switch. Same concept. Ready? Down, lift. Down, pull up through the elbow. Down, pull. Down, pull. Down, pull. Abs are tight. We have 3 more. 2, last one, and 1 rest. So again, loosening up the hips a little bit more, finding your inner thighs. And because we're going down there, we have a weight block. Bring your heart rate up a smidge. Let's do this one first. Let me adjust a little bit on the camera. Before you get to see my not a weak face. So we're going to start at 12 o'clock, palm away. Drop your shoulders. We're going to sweep down to 6 o'clock. As you hit 6, that thumb's going to roll over, palm towards your body. And we're going to pull up and across. So you should have kind of a stretch here. As it starts to frame your face, pull your elbow, straighten your arm. That's the whole move. Down and around, crossing, bring the elbow, lift the arm. Down and around, cross, lift the elbow. Let's do one more, please. Down and around, across the body, lift. And go ahead and drop. Let's do the other side. Straight up, 12 o'clock. Drop the shoulder. To 6 o'clock, across the body, lift through the elbow, straighten the arm. Sweep to 6, across the body, lift through the elbow, straighten the arm. 2 more. Down and around, cross, lift, straighten, last one, sweep, go all the way across, then lift and relax. Finding those, the shoulders. We're gonna do this on the floor. I have to show you how to do it first so you visually understand. We'll lay on the floor and do that whole thing, and then we might add a weight. Yeah, we'll see, okay? So go ahead, on the floor, just a 5-pound weight, nothing crazy. I said just a 5-pound weight. Again, we'll see where you're at. This is not a you must, this is a we'll see. So we'll start without the weight first. Because when we go in different positions, it feels different. So on the floor, your arms above your body, or above your head, excuse me, on the floor, at your 12 o'clock. Now, think about your shoulder first. No way. So pull your shoulder down into your low back, into your back, yeah? Now sweep the arm on the floor. Flip the hand as it hits 6. Take it across your body, pull through the elbow, straighten the arm. Sweep, flip, across, pull. Straighten one more, sweep, turn it, pull it, and we're gonna switch arms. Did that feel different?
A little.
Okay.
I haven't done it yet.
All right, so sweep the arm, flip the hand, cross the body, lift through the elbow, straighten the arm, sweep to 6, flip it over, cross your body, pull through your elbow, straighten the arm, sweep to 6, across your body, pull the elbow, let's do one more, sweep, cross, bend, and straighten. All right, so you know what it feels like. Get into a bold position for just a second. Make sure your chest is, I'll say, quasi-stretched out. So when we add the weight, it's going to feel a little different. You're really going to have to engage your core muscles and like lock your torso in. If it's too much, put the weight down. Fair? Okay. So, pull your shoulder into your body, right? Everything's locked in. Pick it up, sweep, flip, cross, pull, straighten. That's okay. Sweep, flip. We're only doing 2. Up, and bring it down.
Just felt weird in my shoulder.
No, it's the stability range of motion thing for your shoulder. All right, so engage your core muscles, ready? And sweep, flip, cross, pull, straighten, sweep, cross, flip, and relax. Go back in that little position. Do you feel a little less pull across your chest? So that the weight actually helps to stretch open all these muscles because you're trying to stretch through it and keep it strong at the same time. All right, so while we're down here, lengthen out your spine, pull your abs in, tuck your tailbone. Find your low abs first. We're going to your tiptoes next. Pull your abs down as hard as you can. Can you feel your belly? Now we're going to just take the right toes off the floor. Can you feel your belly a little more? And maybe your glutes. Switch your feet. Squeeze, keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Now pressure back down really hard. Both toes off the floor, they're hovering the floor. Squeeze your everything. We're gonna rock. Baby rocks up, baby rock up, baby rock up, baby rock. And 4, 3, 2, last one, and feet on the floor, straighten out. I don't know why this feels so hard. But it's like a lift. Like everything's super engaged and doesn't want to give up. Here we go again, feet on the floor. Now again, tuck as much as you can. Pull your navel into your spine, spine into the floor. Go to your toes. Think about pressing down as hard as you can through your low back, like around your waistline. And then drive your navel down and squeeze your glutes. So pick up your left toes first this time. Just let them come barely off the floor. And you can feel your glutes have to activate a little bit more. Pull your abs now. The other foot off the floor. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Here's your rocks. Little rock. Lift, 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 lift. We have 4, 3, 2, down, rest, straighten your legs. But you should have a pull in that lower abdominal area, which is so nice to have, so nice. Yeah, that 5-pound weight, handy. Right hand goes straight up with weight in it, shoulder back and down. So I'm starting here, right? Releasing my hip for just a second. I don't want the weight to go towards the knee. I want the weight to go straight to the ceiling. So the weight will stay right in this plane the whole time. I support my head with my other hand. And we're going to just push the weight up and bring it down. Push the weight and bring it down. Push it up and lower it. Push it up and lower it. For 4, 3, 2, one more. Leave the weight up, bring your body down. Lock the shoulder in, pull over. Drop, squeeze up. Drop, squeeze up. We're going to add a bridge to this. Ready? We're going to drop, bridge up as you bring the weight. Lower everything down. Everything up and everything down. Everything up and everything down. Just one more. And bring the weight in. And we're going to switch sides. So again, the weight goes straight up from the shoulder. Lock the shoulder in. Pull your abs. So again, my other hand supports my head. I'm not fully lifted though. Ready? Push the weight to the ceiling. Lift that shoulder. Drop the shoulder. Lift the shoulder. Drop the shoulder. Lift up. Drop down. Lift up. Drop down. Here's 4. And drop. 3. And drop. 2. One more. Down. Pull over. Lock the shoulder in. Pull your abs. Here we go. Crunch it up. Lift. Sorry, it's a bridge. I did the wrong one. Yes. And bridge. And bridge. And relax. And straighten your legs. So when you relax, can you feel your lower abdominals starting to pull? Like that. All right, using that 5-pound weight, so both hands this time. So we're going to start with a pelvic tilt. My feet are close to my glutes. Ready? Pelvic tilt, release. You might end up with a little bit of a quad stretch as you tilt up, pulling your tailbone and glutes off the floor. And I really don't want your back to come up per se. It's like I go to my waistline in the back. All right, so Keep the tuck, pull your navel in, pullovers. So these are all the way down above your chest, all the way down, so it's a full range of motion. Nice and easy, keeping your shoulders engaged. Keep your pelvic tilt going, pull your abs. Here we go, we're going to crunch up those knees. Crunch up, and only my toes get to touch the floor. I'm trying to keep my tailbone off the floor the whole time. My head does not come up, by the way. 2 more. Last one. And rest. Straighten your legs. We're gonna flip over. Holy smokes. It's amazing how, when I'm like really wanting to concentrate on certain things, it's like, oh. So you're on your forearms. So I'm getting my body kind of like set where it feels comfortable. I tend to pick up my legs and then I stretch them and then drop. So I can get up. My job is to get my hip flexors long here. So right now I'm kind of relaxed and let my shoulders just kind of drop. I want to squeeze my shoulder blades back and down and push myself away from the floor. I'm looking out at the horizon of the floor, shoulders are backing down. You're going to bend your left leg first. Now bend your right leg. So can you press up away from the floor a little bit more, finding you stretching your abs. Squeeze your armpits. Keep your shoulders back and down. Your upper body's working pretty good right now. So I'm driving my heels to my glutes. Totally rest. We're going to come back up. Stay on the forearms for just a little bit longer. Again, the shoulders are back and down. Lengthen everything out. Here's your legs. Think about the bottom of your foot and where the ceiling is. And again, I'm not trying to look up because it cranks on my neck. I want to pick up my left knee. Pick it up and bring it down. So try not to lift the hip per se, just the leg. And just the leg. And just the leg. It's amazing how heavy my leg is. One more. And let's switch. Push up. Push up. Now you see, go ahead and stretch first. And lift. 2 more. Lift. 1 more. We're gonna go to child's pose. Make your knees wide, big toes touch. And I like going to my forearms first and then tucking my tailbone to get my back to go, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Hands and knees. Push yourself away from the floor for shoulder stability on that right. Left hand is behind your head. You're going to fold your left shoulder towards your right arm without dropping out of your right shoulder. So you're pressing away from the floor through your right arm. Finding the stretch through your upper back. Go 1 more. And we're going to switch sides. Again, I have my fingers spread. I push away, right knee behind. And again, fold your body into your left arm. Just a couple more. Finding that stretch. My back just popped in 2 places also. And from up relax. And even though we haven't been doing like a lot of upper body, you can feel your arms, right? Just from the push. Hands and knees. Shoulders are back and down. Pull your navel away from the floor. Give your tush a little tuck. Be careful not to look at your hands because you drop your chin. You want to actually look in front of your hands like that. Take your left leg, slide it straight out, toe on the floor. Pull your navel in. Now lift your foot just off the floor. And turn your toe in. You should feel your glutes. You're just going to tap your baby toe on the floor. Tap, 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 tap. Squeeze everything up and in. What are you feeling? Can you feel your glute? One more. Bring it in. Keep everything taut. Slide out. Pull your navel. Shoulders are backing down. Pinky toe ready to tap. And that foot is straight back from your hip. Everything's pulling up and in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And 4, 3, 2, rest for a second. Off your arms. So you're pressing away for your upper body. Your abs have to be engaged, otherwise you fall over. And because we're toeing in, it works a different part of your glute. We're gonna go back to the same position, just change it up just a tad. Press away. Make sure my hips are slightly ahead of my knees and not over my knees or behind them. So I have a lot of extra pressure on my hands right now. Pull your navel in, slide the leg up. Turn your toe out. You should feel your glute already. Think of lift. I want it right above the body level, not much higher. Lift, drop, lift, drop. Push your left hip down as you lift the leg. If you lift your hip, you're working other muscles other than your glutes. Right. One more. Bring it in. Switch. Other leg out. Toe out. And lift. Up. I know it drives me nuts when I see women kicking super high. I'm like, you know, if you did it right, you would kick so high, you'd get better results. One more. And a nice and easy switch back. So, double upper mat. This is a knee thing. You have to 5 pound weight, Mandy. So we were playing with these last week, where we sit back doing this thing, right? 5 pound weight in your hand at your chest. So I'm going to start with curling my toes under, and then I'm going to go to a flat foot here in a little bit. So again, tuck under, keep everything tight. Sit, lift, sit, lift. So I'm stretching the bottom of my feet first. And then I'll stretch the top of my feet with another. Squeeze your tush the whole time. I'm going to flatten out my feet, and then I go lower, finding that range of motion. And my quad's like, what are you doing? Oh my. We have 4 more. 3, 2, last one. And rest. Those are just
Not fun.
not fun. Exactly. Not
Torture,
fun.
Nicole. Just torture.
Right. Oh my goodness. We're going to take your right foot out. Weight goes in your left hand. Actually, I felt pretty good. It's like, here, stretch for a second. Nothing downstairs moves. We're going to reach to the floor, and we're going to reach to the ceiling. Reach to the floor, and reach to the ceiling. Keep your abs tight. Opening up the hip. Working the shoulder. One more. And we're going to move this foot out. So you get a little lungy position. You might have a little stretch in that quad now, on that left or that back leg. Abs are tight, ready? Touch the floor, stay in the lunge. Stay in the lunge the whole time. We have 4 more here. Down, up, and obviously you gotta keep your abs tight or you fall over. 2, 1 more. And let's switch. Sorry, Nicole, I'm trying to get me all on. You know the deal. I don't get to play with the remote, so. So again, everything's 90 degrees to start off with. Tuck, ready? Touch the floor. And up. Abs are tight. Oh, this one's not so bad. One more. Nice. Foot. Oh, my stretch. Ready? Here we go. Stay in the lunge. Two more. Last one. I know this one's like, ooh. Stand up, grab a drink. You gotta stand up, what? Yeah, because your hips are probably gonna be like, oh my goodness. And look, it's time to finish up the stretch. You're like, thank you, Jesus. All right, we are gonna use the chair again. The side lunge concept again. You go wide. I'm holding on to the chair, and I'm going to stretch to the right. I'm going to circle around into my heels and get to the left. And circle back around to the right. Circle back around to the left. Allowing my toes to float up. Finding all the goodness. Nice. You should feel all kinds of stuff stretching, by the way. You. Come back to the center, straighten the legs. Toes are front, nice flat back. Pull your abs away from the floor. How do I say this? My knees are slightly bent. And I tug so I can feel my low back stretch. Now keep that action. Go over to the right with your right knee. Keep your toes tucked. I'm holding center of the chair. I can feel my right lat stretch. I feel my left upper thigh stretch. My back, all kinds of stuff. We're going to go to the other side. Keep your tailbone tucked under. Push your armpits towards the floor. Feel your backside stretch. Come up to the center, feet walk in, stand up, and go, oh wow. We'll call it. Ooh, hello. So I didn't turn music on because I knew I was going to be doing a lot, and sometimes the music is more of a distraction than I need to hear my words.
Yeah. Me too. Sometimes I do.
Here. Yeah, so it is helpful.
Thank you very much. Nicole, I'll see you online tomorrow. Have a great day.